Sup, Devils? J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today are on the fucking video posted 3 weeks ago. What do you mean Entomb sold out? Question mark. Wimped out, pussed out, and sold out, brah brah. Got that right, goddammit. Totally wimped out, pussed out, sold out. All the way to the bottom, very first question marks from Jadley B. Comments quite fucking regularly, it seems like. J-Dog, question marks, question marks. Ah, that's the way I like it. Put all them goddamn question marks in it so it sticks out like a sore fucking thumb. I got something to read off, goddammit. It better not be something about clothes, because goddamn, pussy fucking boys are bitching about clothes. We talk about what you goddamn ask. You don't like the goddamn questions? Ask something fucking different then, goddammit. Has anyone called you out for liking the post-Danzig Misfits, question marks? No, why the fuck would they? Are Ohio Hilljacks into that? I mean, I don't know. So you don't like American Psycho and Famous Monsters and shit? The thing is I kind of understand that, and I have heard other people not. I remember Kanye didn't. Kanye didn't like the. I'm almost positive Kanye didn't like the post Danzig stuff, but Dawn of the Dead likes it, and who else? I don't think Mike Hughes likes post Danzig. I think Dan Murrow likes everything. I'm talking about guys that I know like Misfits. The thing is, though, is the guys that kind of, I guess, would hate on the stuff post Danzig. It's like Misfits was never like a tough band as is. I know, I get it. Famous Monsters, a little poppy and shit. And the chicks like it, but it's kind of like it's kind of all for chicks and pop. It's just it kind of hits everybody's box. It's kind of upbeat, fun, energetic music, right, all the way around, all eras. I mean, I get it why someone doesn't like it, because, maybe different vocalists. I totally get it. I'm not saying, like, what a fucking Canoe, he doesn't like American Psycho. But don't come over with this tough guy shit. Misfits is aggressive music, and you like the pussy albums, too? They're kind of all pussy albums, aren't they? Just, like I said, good fucking music for everybody to kind of get into. But no, by no means do I like, especially Devil's Reign and shit. But that's not even close to it. But I mean, it's kind of enjoyable. It's got some turds on there, don't get me wrong. And it did take a few listens to get into it. But songs like Land of the Dead, Twilight Dead, I thought those were good. Even though it's just funny because both those songs were on the maxi single before it came out. These are the best fucking songs, but whatever. Do I think that shit's as good as Walk Among Us or Static Age or, Legacy of Brutality? Or no, fuck no, dude. I'm not saying that. American Psycho, though, is compatible, especially the upbeat and the energy. Just different vocalists. Now, don't be wrong, too. They got some annoying-ass fucking Canoe as fuck looking fans. And I know, I've seen the Misfits. As a matter of fact, of all shows I've been to, I think the Misfits might have the most annoying fucking people there. Why? Because they're definitely, when you go there, forget image, forget clothes, forget all that shit, you could just tell non-fanaticals, non-music fans there. And when I say non, I don't mean like there's 15, 20 guys. I'd say 85% of the fucking crowd is non-fanaticals. And what I mean is they don't own CDs, they don't own fucking records, they're not listening to Come on Their Time, probably heard them, but it's radio listening fucking douchebags who aren't fucking music fans, and they're kind of just there because they heard about the buds. Oh, this sounds like be fun for the evening. I don't know. There's diehards there too, and I'm sure they fucking more diehard than me. Listen to Misfits 7 days a week. I'm sure those people exist, and I'm sure they're there. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm just saying there's some annoying fucking people. How do I know? Dude, there's literally like 6 and 7-year-old kids there. Not that I have a problem with 6 and 7-year-old kids there, but I'm saying they can't be fucking diehards. I mean, it's all age group, 13-year-olds and stuff. I'm like, dude, I mean, this kid's not even going to listen to this fucking 10 years from now. Again, in most cases, I'm not saying everybody, so they definitely have the biggest of all shows I've been to. What the fuck's this person doing here type of thing? You're not a Misfits fan. And again, prime deal for me too. If a band like the Misfits, so, give it some fucking wise ass up here, come up to me and pull it on Miasmatic Necrosis or something because I like them. But the bands that are established around for years, that you're a diehard fan, like whether it's anybody, Metallica, Slayer, Possessed, Venom, Merciful Fate, Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Suffocation, the classics. That bands that established fucking bands, several albums, and it's in a lot of cases people's favorite band of all time, right? Go up to the person and say, name me 5 Misfits songs. They should be able to do that. If they can't do that, get fucking lost, brah, brah. You definitely got no business fucking being here. Unless you just kind of got into them yesterday because you're 13 and you love them, then fine, you got to start somewhere. I get it, fresh slate. But what I'm getting at is I bet you most of the people couldn't. I bet you most, maybe not 85%, couldn't do that. I wouldn't be surprised if you went to, you told school, you took a toll at the front fucking door of the Misfits. Every single person, you weren't allowed access, ticket or not, goddammit. Name me, and if they're in a group, they can't have the fucking group person. Set up, pull off to the side, name me 5 Misfits songs. If they can't do it, get fucking lost. I would not be the least bit surprised if 50% of them would fail the test. Would not be the least. And don't give me that shit for Misfits. It's not like we're talking about immolation or something where can't understand what the guy's saying. You know, kind of didn't remember Nailed the Gold and stuff like that. Slight pass there, kind of get it. Although if you're an immolation fan, you better be able to name me 5 goddamn songs then too. But that's a list I could. Misfits, get fucked. What do you mean? You'd sing along? Fucking. I turned into a Martian. You didn't know what was Skulls. Didn't fucking know. Like, get fucking lost, dude. Like, what do you mean you didn't know? So there's no excuse on that. So I don't want to hear any elitist talk bullshit coming over here because I know somebody's going to. There's always the dumb of the day that's going to come over here saying something just dumber than a motherfucker. But also, too, you Charlie B, don't come over here like you listen to tough shit of Misfits and calling out the later stuff. That's stupid, too, brah. Anyways, what the fuck else does he have to say? That's funnier than thinking Carcass recorded Heartwork to sell out. Carcass definitely recorded Heartwork to sell out, dude. That's not even an opinion. That's a fact. Again, I like Heartwork. So chill the fuck out because it sounds like you do too. Maybe you don't. I mean, that's 1,000% why. Well, the only reason those fucking Chomos put that record out. Again, good record. Just need to change their name. And yes, they did strictly to sell more money. To make more money. No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. Heartwork was literally a commercial failure. Commercial failure? What are you talking about, brah? You go to their fucking shows now. Go watch Carcass now. What 2 albums do they play the most songs off of? Heartwork and goddamn Necroticism. Commercial failure. I didn't see the stats from Eric. They didn't send me the memo. How many they sold? There's no way that was a fucking failure, dude. That sold hand over a goddamn fist. What the fuck are you talking about? Commercial failure. Where the fuck are they all? They had aged out of what you call men music. Well, yeah, death metal is men music, brah. And the writing was on the wall. I don't know what was on the fucking wall. I mean, Necroticism shit was different, but Necroticism is still it was kind of more of a death metal record than grind, but it still had the dual vocals, and you could hear in the guitar riffs. It's like the pathological lyrics. So I don't know if it was writing was on the goddamn wall. It was definitely like, oh, Carcass is putting out their 4th album. Reek was Reek, and then Symphonies was a little bit different, and then from Symphonies, Necroticism was a little different. So it was assumed, or very likelihood, that the 4th album would be a little different. And people didn't think that different. They probably thought it was going to be the same lyrical content, image at the very fucking least. And the rain was all of wall, so I don't know about that, brah. Death metal was dying in popularity, and the bands were bored. Dude, I'm so sick of hearing that shit, dude. So, like, how old were the guys in Carcass, Entombed, and, the big boys, Obituary, whatever, the bands that kind of started the late 80s, and by 1994, Heartwork was 1994, right? So, bored. How old were they? 25, 26? Great. 26 years old and burnout. You're still a fucking kid, dude. You've had hair on your dick for fucking 10 years. What do you mean bored? The fuck is that? Like this is some goddamn steel mill fucking job that you're just bored at. I'm so sick of hearing that. That's poser shit. Your heart was never in it to begin with. 26? Dude, fucking my dick was getting raging hard for fucking death metal at 26 still. So don't even give me that bored shit. I'm around at 24 fucking 7. I'm still not bored. Don't get me wrong. It takes a little bit more than fucking just a gust of wind to get my fucking dick going of death metal. It's kind of like, I've heard this a million times. So it takes something kind of special, like a goddamn pharmacist or something that comes around that's recaptured the Carcass spirit that's done fucking very, very well, right? Those are few and far in between, I admit it. But bored? I'm not even at the bored stage yet. So I don't want to hear that bored shit. That's the biggest fucking cop-out I ever heard. But granted, that's probably the one they fucking use. Yeah, where the fuck did I leave off? Name one death metal band that didn't literally go downhill by 1997? Question marks. Serpents of the Light is going downhill. Caps. Brah. Sorry. Serpents of the Light is downhill? Get fucking lost, brah. Jump in a lake, not in the fucking fire. Serpents of the Light is the most uphill as it fucking gets. Downhill my ass. Fucking Serpents of the Light. Dude, that's the greatest fucking assault on JC ever recorded. Bastards of Christ is downhill? Dude, they're going to be playing that at my fucking funeral. You're out of your fucking mind. That's a sing-along brutality, dude. That just screams fucking manly. That just screams fucking oomph. That just screams fucking toughness. That just screams fucking catchy awesomeness. What the downhill? Dude, that's the dum-dum of the day right there. Serpents of the Light is downhill. Dum-dum of the day alert. Dum-dum of the day alert. My siren's going way the fuck up. That's the stupidest thing I've heard in my lifetime. Serpents of the Light downhill. Yeah, get a Q-tip, rah. You need to go to the doctor and get those ears flushed. Too much earwax building up. Holy smokes. Downhill. Oh, whoo. What? I mean, dude, come on. What's better than Serpents of Light to do that? Paradise Lost? Fucking, my head's about to explode. Downhill. Out of your fucking gore, brah. And everything after 1997 downhill. Cannibal went downhill. Cannibal always stayed good. Now you can make, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to say everything after 1997. Everything's the greatest tune in the mutilate, but I don't know, dude. Fucking, Bloodthirst, that's fucking pretty goddamn killer. One of my favorites all time. When did Bloodthirst come out? 2000, 2001, somewhere around there. That was the first time I saw him on that tour. Bloodthirst is one of my favorite Cannibal albums of all motherfucking time. That was post 1997. So I don't know about fucking downhill on that. I mean, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, you got slightly a good argument as far as all the big bands. Fucking Morbid Angel, Immolation, Sinister. Not saying I don't like any other albums by those bands, but after 1997, where they put out their best albums, none of the ones I mentioned did. I'm trying to think. Got a band like Hemorrhage. I don't know if they count, but they kind of were time frame early 90s going on. Just they're just underground as opposed to other bands kind of weren't. God, I gotta get a swig of water, man. Fucking whew. Fucking head's still about to explode. Serpents of Light downhill. Never heard something so fucking stupid in my lifetime. Whew. Learn something new every day. But like Hemorrhage, I mean, after post 1997, wasn't my personal favorite. Anatomical Inferno, is that 99, 2000? That's post 1997, dude. And More Sweet Home, man, that's a banger. That's a banger. Midnight Mortician, whoo, that's a goddamn jammer. But again, yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of the bands, Morbid Angel wasn't kicking massive ass after 1997. I'm not going to go as far as saying that, but slightly got a point. I ain't got fucking more on the rock and resonance shit, bro. I don't know about that. Loki Death. Yikes, mate. I just checked out that Canoe shit. Just checked out that Canoe shit. Rover's Morning Glory. Dude, it's as Canoe as you get. I'm telling you. I'm not even exaggerating. Rover's Morning Glory. Go fucking tube it. I'm sure it's on YouTube, but it's a radio. I think it comes on the radio, goddamn. But I'm sure he's probably on YouTube. As big as that motherfucking chomo is. That Twink's that Twink's voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard. Sure does, brah. Thank fuck I wasn't born in Canoe land. Oh yeah, dude, they're fucking everywhere. What was the worst live show you have been to? Just a random question afterwards. Worst live show I've been to? Well, it damn sure wasn't fucking Rovers Fest because I refused to go to that. And yeah, so because this must have been, I mean, why the fuck did you randomly check out fucking Rovers? It's got to be the time I told the story about I was invited to Rovers Fest. It wasn't that, but I was invited. Now, can you see why? Like, why the fuck would I go to this? Because Cable Guy, who bought the tickets, he was like, I don't want to say pissed off, but at the same time, kind of pissed off that I denied his free tickets to go because he went and bought them, I guess, kind of as a surprise. So I guess it's like, kind of nice. If you want to surprise somebody. It's kind of flattering me. You don't really know me that well, but all right, whatever. Kind of still, don't got to owe someone something. You don't got to owe somebody to get something, right? And friendly gesture and whatever. Maybe he's trying to make friends. But come on, brah. Like, I mean, you knew me well enough to fucking see, this guy's into darkness and evil. Granted, it was a bunch of shit he didn't understand. Why the fuck would I be interested in fucking douchey-ass goddamn Rovers fucking fest? But yeah, put it in there. If you checked out that Canoe-ness, put in there if J-Dog was overreacting. Would you have gone to that shit? And again, it wasn't like I was getting paid to go or anything. I was like, dude, I can't physically stand through that shit. It's literally... It stands for everything that I'm against. That's the best way I can describe it. I just can't do it. I mean, I have to be paid an extra stack of cash to go to that. I'd be at Pantera all day, every day, twice on fucking Sunday before Canoe ass fucking Roverfest. Woo! No way am I going to that. I refuse. I had to put. Usually I play the nice guy. All right, guy bought tickets. Let me be nice. Like if it was a family member or something. I had to put the firm fucking foot down that way. Dude, I'm not going to that shit. Worst show I've ever been to though. I mean, I don't know. Nothing's coming to my mind, but it wasn't Roverfest because I wasn't there. Goddammit. Look at this shit. Paul Krayats. Sup, Devils? Fucking Chanley B says no good death metal out after 97. Sounds like he's fucking had to pick his jaw up off the floor, too. Did you pick your jaw up off the floor out in that Serpents of Light, Paul? Whew, my jaw's still on the goddamn floor. I disagree. Here are some bands that released albums or EPs after 97 that kick ass. Monstrosity? Yep. Malevolent Creation? Oh, yeah, dude, Malevolent Creation? I gotta say, so post 1997, yeah, take a fucking hike, brah. What are you talking about? I always usually say just by default, my favorite Malevolent Creation album is Retribution. It's almost kind of by default, and it kind of almost is, but also it's kind of J-Dog being a pussy, being somewhat politically correct. Because I don't know, dude. I think my favorites, the ones I listen to the most, it might be The Fine Art of Murder and Envenomed. Possibly Swip Swap. Probably actually Envenomed, then The Fine Art of Murder. Those might be my two favorites of all time. Dude, those are blazing fucking speed with pure, catchy, fucking memorable awesomeness. And Brett's vocals sound sick as a fucking snake on those goddamn things. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, and those, so what's Fine Art of Murder? Is that 99? Might be 98 or 97. 98. It's 97 at the latest, right? But I think it might be 99. And then Venom is definitely early 2000s, I believe. I think so, 2000, 2001. Because I remember when it came out. I loved it. Cool Ross on drums. What the fuck's not to like? God Dethroned. Got that right, goddammit. Bloody Blasphemy. What was that? Wasn't that 99, goddammit? 98, 99? Somebody put in the years recently. Vital Remains. Dechristianized. Best goddamn fucking album by the band. What do you mean downgraded? Fucking burnout. Fucking bored or whatever the fuck he's. Faceless Burial. I don't think I've ever even listened to Faceless Burial. I know the name, but I don't think I've ever actually listened to them. Diabolic Possession. Was that a Unique Leader band? Godless Rising, another band I ever. Those two bands I just never really paid attention to, but I know exactly what they are. My list is by no means complete. Fucking add two, Devils. He's got, holy fuck ski. He's got 41 fucking Plies. Oh, man, let's see what these guys, throwing Chadley under the fucking bus. Calling out his bullshit. That's some bullshit, Chadley. They're just giving examples. They're saying a bunch. That is fucking waste of time. Saying a bunch of bullshit that has no relevance, goddammit. Didn't even answer the goddamn question. See Kyle. J-Dog, quickly Q. What's your thoughts about the pronouns? I saw a video when there was one single person, but you say somebody called them they. What's that all about? I mean, recently I was asked that by Craig at a family function. I don't really have an opinion on him. I just like whatever, kind of like. But the way I look at it, because there's people that get all up in arms about it. It doesn't affect my life. I mean, it's people I'm not around. That's kind of what I told Craig. I'm like, I'm in a position where I don't really have to deal with them. He's like, yeah, but if you did, man, you would have. Okay, would have, could have, should have. I was like, but at the moment I don't, so they don't really bother me. I look at them if I hear that. Don't call me he or she. Isn't that who you're referring to? I think that's what we're talking about. I look at you as you're stupid as saying fucking Serpents of Light sucks. I mean, I'm looking at you like that, but I don't necessarily dislike you. Just like I don't dislike Chadley or think any bad thing about him. I just disagree with that statement. So, but we can still be buds. It definitely, it's pink panty wearing. It's definitely tampon boy shit. But doesn't really affect my life. I'm not a type of person like, send them all the moon and nuke them or whatever these people say. I'm indifferent. I kind of don't care. They don't affect my life. So, but yeah, pure stupidity and pure fucking pussy boy nonsense for sure. No doubt about it. It's definitely like, yeah, you're not going to get very far in life, man, because you're extremely weak minded. I could say that. So, whatever. Their problem, not mine. More success for the dog. That's all I ask you, goddammit. Random 02, J-Dog question. Did you ever read books? If you do, what kind of books are they? Cheers, brah. Yeah, I have. I mean, I've read a lot of bodybuilding related books, nutrition, supplementation, training, documentaries. But in the early days when I first got into training, a lot of books on anything training related, nutrition related, things like that. So yeah, I definitely have. And then in school, whatever the fuck they force you to read. So probably a lot of shit that you guys wouldn't find interesting, to be honest with you. Mike Violet, J-Dog, question. I never heard you mention Gore. What do you think of them? I mentioned them. I've always assumed through my teenage years when people bring it up that this is some Canoe fucking goddamn Tool cold chamber type crowd, and it was probably about whenever Kevin from Graveworm worked for us. He brought it in a CD. He's like, "Oh, dude, the first album. I think the first album is Scum Dogs." He brought it in and played it, and I'm like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good." Didn't expect to sound like this. Like, yeah, the first two. I think he said the first two albums. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think he said the first two were like that, and they're both good. He's like, after that, they started sucking. Uh, that's what I recall him saying. The first thing that popped in my mind was two things when I heard it. I'm like, wow, this is three things. One, this isn't what I was expecting. Number two, this is pretty good. And number three, wow, the vocals sound like fucking Rigor Mortis. Wasn't expecting that at all. So yeah, it's I've concluded now in my adult years. Early albums are, real shit, good shit, and they probably went down the shitter, but don't take anything away from their good albums, like all the Cradle of Filth idiots out there. Oh, look what they're doing now. Okay, well, their early albums are fucking great, so what's the fucking problem? I'm not one of those guys. If their early albums are still good, listen to good albums and they canoed it up. I mean, join the fucking crowd. Most of these fucking guys do. So, it is what it is, fucking sucks, but that's most bands for you. Again, kind of like Chadley B. They're fucking bored. And the thing is with Chadley, he's not wrong about that. That's true. They're bored / burned out. But again, to me, that's just code for you were just always a fucking poser. Your heart was never truly into this. You're not a lion. You're a sheep. You're a follower, not a leader. You were just following because it looked like, oh, the cool thing to do in high school and this rebellious, and oh man, I look tough around my buds. Something of the like in there. That's the only reason you're following it. You didn't follow it because the fucking tunes gave you goosebumps and fucking just moved you in a way and just was an emotional fucking attachment because I just thought it was so great and you just could relate to it so well. That's how I was, and that's why I still love it to this fucking day. My like play is just kind of like, it's not a complaint, it's just for me to pick up new bands and stuff. I'm like, oh, I've heard this a million times. It's like these songs aren't as good, so I don't really need it. But I always like checking new shit out. But I'm still ultra passionate about the shit that I all fucking grew up on, especially Serpents of Light. I'm never bored listening to that. I brush my fucking teeth to goddamn Serpents of Light. That's how I get up and kick ass and fucking take numbers every goddamn day. Because you start the day off with Serpents of Light. Start the day off with Serpents of fucking Light, and you'll be kicking ass in life in no time and taking no goddamn guff. Comments, questions, concerns, you know what to do. Put the comments, podcast, right morning. Later, goddamn it.